This video is rated W for wait, what? Do you guys remember this video? Map around here. You guys might have thought this is Nariwa, but it's not. This is, yes, Eve Ash. That is that Easter egg. Yes, it's the video that I made because I fell in love with Stellar Blade, and the same thing happened this year and I fell in love with Expedition 33, and so I thought it would be a great idea if we will make this video again. We will make a video about Easter egg. You guys know about Easter egg? Yes, but we do things a bit different here. Not just Easter egg. We are gonna do, yes, you know the drill, as the guy who want to Easter egg everything, and that's what exactly we doing right here. I hope you guys enjoy with the video, and let's dive into it. First of all, we have a watchtower. At the beginning of the game, you can go into your left side, and there's a windmill, but that's not what you want to see. You want to see on your left, and that's over there, my guy. It's a limb dick. I guess, I don't know, maybe it's just a show that to say that, you know, it's a Western game, that's why they are not... You get what I'm trying to say, okay? Next up, we have something from the beginning of the game as well. If you keep proceeding this flower route and you check on your left side, you will see this thing. I don't know what the other thing could call. I think it's a toilet maybe. And this is the toilet that Shrek says, "Get off my swamp," or something like that, I think. And yeah, so there you have it. Next up, if you look hard enough, I mean, like, you don't really have to, but you will realize that in Expedition 33, the game starts off with a festive season. There's a festival going on in the city, and there's only one other game that do this that I know of, which is Chrono Trigger. Yep. Chrono Trigger is one of the best JRPG games ever made in gaming history itself, and I think it takes a kettle to know a pot, or a pot to know a kettle. I don't know whichever that is. So yeah, great games knows great games. That's just what I'm about to say, and that's just it, guys. Next, in the starting of the game, during the Gamage, you guys will realize that there's a lot of red and even white color kind of theme during the whole flowers, the petals and the trees and stuff. Even the clothes that Sophie wears is white and red. At first I thought it's like a, you know, like a Japanese thing, kohaku and stuff. With my Asian brain, that's what I can think of. But then I realized it's a Western games, and they are ex-Ubisoft employees, which is famous for Assassin's Creed, and it makes a lot of sense. So it's such a funny thing that they might imply something very deep in here, because it's a Gamage, it's about death, and it's white and red, and it's the Assassin's Creed color, and oh, that's a very situation, don't you think? Well, now you know. As you progress your game in Expedition 33, you might realize you'll come across a lot of zipline, and this is of course just Stellar Blade. Look at this is just uncanny how similar they are. Next, when you reach to the city center, you can go to your right and just proceed straight until you come across this lovely lady right here. There's a buckets of flowers just surrounded her, and if you check properly the pattern, this looks like, yes, One Piece. One Piece has been shown that there is signs of the freedom fighter, or the great nation itself, that is being, you know, covered up with all this sun looking like patterns or emblems or crests or even flags or anything. Heck, even the Joy Boy is having a shield that is looking like that. And also, look at the hat. Look at the hat of the lady that wearing it. Looks familiar? I think not. Next up, when you reach a place where Luna is playing her guitars, you can go to the other side and you will find this trash man. This is obviously just Majima everywhere. You know, since Yakuza lately turns into like a turn-based game, so it could be it. I'm not sure though. Next, when you reach to the city center area, this time go to your left and you will find a piano. This is just obviously they didn't want to lose to Tifa in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and also Stellar Blade, so they were like, yep, we're gonna have our own piano And not only that, you can even play the piano. Well, next up we have this flying object around here. Yes, you can see it already very obviously. That is a flying turkey. That's it. Next up, you'll come across this ice area, and if you see it properly, there's a train, and the thing behind the train, the ice glacier thing, yep, something similar. That is the Final Fantasy VII logo, for the Meteor logo. Just look at it. What a game. And it's kind of obvious why they actually put that in a train station, because almost all the Final Fantasy VII games, they all started out with the trains, like Final Fantasy VII OG from the PS1 and Final Fantasy VII Remake, and even the Crisis Core game. That is pretty genius of them to do so. A very sweet, nice little Easter egg if you guys are like a Final Fantasy fan. Next up, in the Gestro Village, which is the village with fools of weird people, like wooden thingy. In that village itself, if you go to a place where it says no entry, just get in, talk to a big guy, and you just can get into the door. Once you get into the door, you get into this room right here, like a kitchen kind of room. Solve some puzzles, and after that, you can actually get into this room right here, where you will find the death. 33% of the death, from what I heard, is around like 30%, I said. So it's like around 33% in a way. This game was made in 33%. Is that what it is? That's why it's Expedition 33. So many reference or Easter egg or something like that is happening around here. Okay, this is just insane. Okay, it's the death is 33, and the expedition name is 33, and there's a room with the death and stuff like that, and that's just, it's like a departure of like a whole bunch of ex-Ubisoft death that they just decided, this is our expedition, this is our journey, this is our adventure. That's just what it is. And they made up, hell, a 2 million soul over game, and that's what that is, and that's what's up. Next, in the Gestro Village, you will come across this arena signage place. Just go to your right side with this, and you will come across two Gestro talking to each other, and they were just like exchanging cards. They were playing cards, and it's called Double Dryad. This is an Easter egg for Final Fantasy VIII. In Final Fantasy VIII, there is a game called Triple Triad. It's one of the huge game, and it's one of the best game ever. And not only that, the game was so popular that people actually made the game to play it on an app in the phone. That is just how popular this Triple Triad game is. And the last but not least, did you know that if you manage to beat the Astrobot mini games and the Oni Up mini games, or even some sort of weird volleyball mini games, and then you can actually get yourself the bikini? But we're not talking about the bikini for you. We're talking about if you wear all the bikinis for everybody and you go across Renoir, wow, the Sephiroth of the game, and apparently he will wear swimsuits as well. and yeah, and that's what he will do. He will wear a swimsuit as well. And now you know. And there you are, there you go. That is what I have for you guys for today. There's a bunch of Easter egg in the games, like even in the battles there is like Versos, a paradigm shift, which is obviously a paradigm shift from Final Fantasy 13, and Luna's battle is just like Chrono Cross with the element system that you can see right there. And also the QTE system, that is obviously Legends of Dragoons, and that is just like, you know, kind of obvious that it's a very heavy JRPG influenced games, and people are just, you know, enjoying the game as well, and it's nice to see. So that is the Easter egg that I had for you guys for right now. There's still much more, as I mentioned, if you guys want to see more. And just, you know, remember, like the video and also subscribe to the video, comment down below, say hey, I want to see more, or whatever, you know, just comment down, interact with the videos and stuff. And yeah, if the video do very well, of course, you know, we always make a new and make more of, you know, the Easter egg video or whatever videos that is. So yep, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here, and I hope to see you guys again on the next one. And until the next Easter egg, I don't know, I just gotta say eggy, I guess. That's it. I'll be seeing you guys. Be seeing ya. Bam. Drop the beat.